Fancy meeting you here in this little old place. I'm Tish, and this is Echo Echo, back for another Anti-MLM video. And today, we're going to be doing some iGenius top fails, because, they suck. Anyway, if you are new to the channel, hello, welcome. For real, fair income. See, I'm gonna throw in a little bit of Australianisms in there, just to, please the masses. You gotta give them what they want. So, g'day, I'm Tish. I'm bloody Australian, that's what I am, crikey. Anyway, thanks for coming, thanks for being here. Take your shoes off, put your feet up. It's time to have a look at iGenius. Yeah, they make me real mad. I get real angry with those people because they are scamming people so hard. Thousands and thousands of dollars in the startup with iGenius. Although I've seen this on every single rep's friggin' reel to story to friggin' Telegram, like not the app, but like a real Telegram. And there's a discount for the end of summer. $200 off the elite package. Woo! Great. Good work, iGenius. Why do you need to drop your prices? Do you need to incentivize people to join? The other thing that makes a difference, so there's the startup fee. Then you have to pay $175 a month, no matter what plan you're on. And then they sort of make you invest in Endow, which is their shitcoin. And that's okay, invest in the coin. But you can only invest if you put $1,000 in. Okay, yeah, right. I think at one point in time they said to sell your TV. I don't think that's going to be enough for what you want. And on top of that, the flexing lifestyle, I don't know how much that must cost them, but it's a lot. All right, so we're set up like we were the other day with funnies, and I did put a little black title card in between each one so I can stop. But I've been collecting iGenius stuff because I really want to do a deeper dive into this team in iGenius, and they go by game changers, but I've seen different words after game changers. They go game changers worldwide, game changers millionaires, great. But it's like WFAB. It's definitely a cult. And at the top, we've got Rakan. And for Rakan, I say, is he a genius or is he just bilingual? Because I think he's just bilingual, which means he has access to more people to recruit. That's all. He's not a genius. In fact, he's a complete idiot. And is he 5'4"? He looks short. Anyway, that's okay, Some ladies like a short guy. Not me. I don't like any guy at the moment, really. But, yeah. Alright, so this first little bit, this is from their Attendemic. I think it's a play on the word pandemic, but they're like, oh, we're going to attend an attendemic instead of not go anywhere because there's a pandemic. Anyway, here's one of the culty things that happened. So I think it was also on Eric Worre's stage, and every single fucking distributor has. Did they get, like, there were 400, 500 people. It looked like everybody got to speak. Okay, I've seen so many pictures of people on that stage, like, here I am, oh, Eric Worre stage. Like, my phone is literally here. I could have used it for that gig. Yeah, good. All right, let's go. I'm going to have to turn it down. Well, Dad, it's like 11:30 once again, maybe later, but it's a Friday night, so I slept in this morning. Oh my Lord. So I have to get to work by about 8:45 and I wake up at 8:20. I get ready really quickly, okay? But this morning I woke up at 8:55. No alarms went off. There were no alarms going off. I have 3 alarms. Unfortunately, they are all like smartphone dependent. I've got a watch, I've got the phone, and I've got a smart clock, and they all failed. I got to school in time for the first lesson. Yeah, the dog still went out, so it took me about 7 minutes to get from bed to school. Very impressive, okay? Yeah, but where was I going with that? Sleeping in, sleeping. Oh, because it's late. But more that that was really noisy. So hopefully it didn't wake my dad up. All right, I'm going to mute it. Can we just have a look of what this looks like? And in the middle, in the white with the gloves, Afnan, you're supposed to be the Kim K of network marketing. Why do you look like Marilyn Monroe? Oh, hang on, we've got to go backwards. Look at these people. They're crazy. Look at them. Okay, so look at Afnan in the middle here. What? What's happening? I don't get this fashion at all. It's terrible. And also, these people are like completely psychotically addicted to iGenius. They're MLM. Okay, the next one. Is this so there was an event in Germany, and I think it's this one. Okay, let's see if you, true or false. iGenius is a cult. Ready?
Genius! 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 Genius!
So I teach history, and I'm very big history buff, and I especially love World War II history. It's just fascinating. It really is, because I just think, how was that man, Adolf Hitler, so damn charismatic? You know, he was unattractive, etc., etc. Definitely didn't have pretty privilege, soz Adolf, but you didn't. But that was in Germany. Okay, they are a people who were led into that sort of dictatorship. With a similar call and response that kind of went Sig and Hail. I'm not saying that these ladies, because it was a women in like network marketing in Germany. It was an iGenius event, sorry, not network marketing. Yeah, It's very similar. See how, they, it's yucky. Please don't do that. Genius. Like, it's not normal behavior, like, just to put it mildly. Okay, so I've sort of organized everything in a way that we go through a little bit of corporate stuff. We go through some of the up lines and then some down lines. And we're going to take a look at, we've got a little section coming up called We Need to Talk About Kevin. All right. Let's see what's next, because I can't write. I made this video earlier and I just sort of arranged it to watch as I went. Some of it I taped ages ago, so I'm not sure what they are. So we'll just go. So top fails. Just go with it. Just go with it.
What is up, guys? I'm in Florida for like the next week, and this Saturday I'm actually doing an event in the Fort Lauderdale area. So if you want to learn about the financial markets, the Forex market, the cryptocurrency market, the traditional equities market, learn about some of the strategies that we have, some of the technologies we're leveraging, you can come out and learn. Guys, completely free. I'm not going to charge you to come. So it's pretty crazy. Most people charge thousands and thousands of dollars to come to seminars and learn about this type of stuff. You could come for free. And for those of you who are in the UK, next weekend I'll be in London for an incredible event. But if you're in South Florida, shoot me a message and I'll get you a ticket.
That's Anthony Napolitano. He's the crown prince, regal, not a diamond, stainless steel. I don't know. He's the top. He's the top of iGenius, but he was also the top of Commerical, and he was also the top of Wealth Generators. So he's been there from the start. What is up, you guys? Anthony Napolitano. Every single lesson. Ugh, cringe. The cringe is evident in this one. He's just so slimy, Everything is, there's nothing genuine about him. He is just slippery little snake, and it's like he just sits on Instagram all day. His most used emojis, fire clapping. Okay, every single post on Instagram, fire clapping, fire clapping, fire clapping. Yeah. But isn't it crazy that they're hosting this meeting about financial literacy for free with no expectations and strings attached? Sounds very charitable. And it's just like the summer symposium where they had people who were invited as influencers because they thought they were going to hear about this crypto and NFTs and go on a yacht party, and it ended up being an MLM pitch on a big boat that didn't even leave the dock. All right. So the next one we've got paused here is Anthony Napolitano screenshotting someone else watching his training, and it says you don't want to miss this get on now opportunity call with him, but it's on his account, and I'm going to assume he was doing it at the time, like the call. There's a lot of bragging in this. Wait till we get to Rakan. Yeah, wow, great.
I've got that. I've got
Sorry.
thousands.
Oh no, we have an ad? Sorry, people.
Priors anymore. That past old habits.
All right, hang on. I'm just going to go. So this is from the official Game Changers Instagram, and they have a lot of hang on, where's that going? Yeah, I'll pause it there. They use a lot of I was about to say retweeting, but sharing and all that sort of thing. They do it with the top leaders and sometimes, the in-between leaders. And sometimes they have some really crazy shit going on. So let's see. If this is Anthony
priority
Napolitan.
anymore. That past, old habits, old ickiness, old this, old that, whatever that you don't want in your life, that is not your priority. Why are you still focusing on that as your number one priority? This is your number one priority. If you want this to act and give you back what you desire from it, that money, that happiness, that team, that life change, then give that to it. And why we go all in and why we don't stop and why we be consistent, because consistency is key, is because if we stop that, we also stop that vision. We stop the movement, we stop the action, and you lose that vision.
So this is basically encouraging people to quit their jobs and go full time at iGenius. Well, you can't chase that dream if you're still living this dream. And unfortunately, a lot of people fall for it. We're going to talk about Kevin later, and he's one of them. I think he's been duped, like a lot of them. They're lost in the sauce. They're drinking the Flavor Aid. They are, I don't know, wearing the Nikes and matching tracksuits and going off into the Heaven's Gate away team. That's a deep cut right there. Anyway, that was gross. Please do not leave your full-time job that actually pays you the hours that you work, the benefits you need, unemployment benefit, like insurance, whatever they have in America, health benefits, 401k, those sorts of things. Yeah.
That's a blessing. Thank the Lord. Tell him hallelujah. Why it sound like you complaining? That's a blessing. Thank the Lord. Tell him hallelujah.
Okay, so this is some of the other top leaders now. Afnan Khalifa, who calls herself the Kim K of networking. No one really else calls her that except for probably her team. And she's very dedicated to the Reels game. She's got a good Reels game. And I think she's gorgeous. And I like her natural. She's very pretty without she's pretty, however she presents herself. But the sound was like, it's a blessing, it's great. And the what is it? The message on the reel says when their man breaks up with them how about I get it together? Me? Alright. When their man breaks up with them and now they're gonna focus on the business more. And the caption that I can see there, looks like I didn't save the rest, but it says, he was a distraction, I promise. Focus on yourself, lover. Let's make millions. That is so gross. Seriously. Someone gets their heart broken and you're like, yes, fantastic. Now she's going to focus on the business. So you're actively, rooting for them to not be successful in a relationship. That's weird. It's not normal. Please stop doing it.
Why? I could have went.
Oh, Jessie Lee. Is Jessie Lee, this is, one of those current affairs show sort of teasers. Is Jessie Lee in a throuple? Stay tuned and find out after the break. Ooh, so, another one from Afnan. Alright, let me go back a teeny bit. And this was one she did. Did she do this? I can't remember if she did this at their own event, a Tandemic, or she did actually do it at an Eric Worre event. We'll see.
World as well. But all those tough times, all those alone times, when you live in a world with a lot of people, but you feel like for some reason, no one understands you. you feel so lonely in between billions and billions of people. And if any of you guys here are going through that right now, I want to tell you, I'm glad you're going through it, because all those tough times have shaped me to the person that I am today. You know, you see me on social media, you're like, oh my God, she is so bold. She is so powerful. So much strength in that girl. She does not care. She does not care about...
What, ma'am? Why are you yelling? All right. And you're celebrating their downtime. That's sick.
anything, about any opinions. But guess what? I couldn't afford to even care, because throughout my life I was everything that I've done, and it was tough. So if you're going through a lot of things, it is okay. It is shaping you to be the most powerful woman in network marketing, and it is shaping you to be the most powerful woman in the world as well.
Even the men? Is it shaping them to be the most powerful woman in network marketing? But also, that's not you. You know? I can't believe she brought all that back to network marketing. Terrible. But it just seems like she welcomes people's insecurities because she's going to make you feel like, well, that's not an excuse because that's where I came from. It's so manipulative.
But all those tough times,
Gracious expectations like my real. Woo! You have to. Okay. Brace yourself. All right. This woman. I don't like. Could iGenius plus have a redo, right? But can you listen to the voices before you get them? They're just like, or maybe do some voice training with them, because her and Lily Zaremba, wow, they're just so abrasive. They don't have any, cadence in their voice. They don't change their voice. It's always this sort of intensity where it hurts my ears to hear it. So be prepared. All right, this is Coach Saina. Now, Miss Amal Jamal Williams, she has done a little bit of a video on this one because she did some on the top female leaders of iGenius a few months back. Oof, I'm not ready, but let's go.
How many of you believe that what we have here works? Our system, the team, the company, the services. Like, how many of you actually believe this? You guys have to understand that if you have a level of belief, you can actually conquer the world, let alone this business. If you have a level of belief, you can do it, I swear. I had a level of belief in this company, in myself, and in the profession as a whole. And when you have that mindset, you will close more people. Nobody can tell me nothing about what we offer here. You see the passion when I talk about it. You can't tell me it doesn't work. And when you...
That's not passion. You're just yelling. You're just communicating. I want you to think that you can do as well as me, even though you're coming in much after I am, because I think she was in, I know she was in Kibera, but I don't think she was in Wealth Generators. Who knows? But, like, who wants this as training? This is, borderline condescending. It's like, why are you speaking to me like I'm a piece of crap? She's just so unpleasant.
you have that mindset, you will close more people because your closing rate goes up by the level of your posture and your vision. Does that make sense?
No, not at all. What have we got next? Okay, Rakan. Now, there's a couple of rumors I've heard about him, that he sleeps with all the girls. Allegedly, he sure is fond of himself. I tell you that much. And this is a stories from him they had a big event in Germany. It was pretty well attended. But, Germans do like to congregate in groups. And look, I adore Germany. Seriously. It is a beautiful part of the world. I love it. I've been twice. I really love it. It's a beautiful place. I cannot recommend it enough. Berlin, mwah, love her. Anyway, at this event, Coach Arian, I think that might be, what's it called? Autocorrect, because I don't know who that is. And saying Arian in Germany, just be careful, okay? So at this event, which was well attended, he sort of walks on stage with 6 people surrounding him. It was really weird, but the amount of reverence he gets is revolting. All right, let's watch this. Copyright's gonna get me. Oh, sorry, this was him just speaking Arabic, so I just fast forwarded it because I'm like, I can't understand him. He didn't subtitle it. Oh, but that was him coming onto the stage. Hang on. Why'd I go quicker on that one? It's about to slow down. Have a look. I'll pause it. This is him coming down the aisleway with the 6 guys like on his. Germany, thank you. I know what that is. Why did you keep this in, Letitia? Stop. Okay, great. Okay, so this now coming up is him, Rakan, going through and sharing stories which are basically the same thing. Him walking in with those dudes. Except for this work call that we're on. I guess I ought to do something. See, he's just walking on. What do they think is gonna happen? See, here we go again. Look at the top. Look at the top. How many stories have still got there? Gross. Oh, here we go again. That's weird. You're weird, boy. Oh yeah, a bit more loving. Look at my upline. Oh, here we go. Why don't they know? They have to know something.
واحد غرفة ولا أكثر واحد بالغرفة ولا أسرع واحد بالغرفة ولا أكثر واحد والله بيعمل أشياء كثير بالغرفة. الشغلة الوحيدة اللي أنا شاطر فيها إنه غير تفكيري. كم واحد فيكم بيعرف؟
Coach. How many times have we seen that now? We get it. You walked on the stage and then, like fan photos, the crown prince. See, I told you it was a crown prince. Ew. He's gross. So skeevy. Alright, a little bit more from Afnan here. Now, I chose her reel because of her reaction, but I saw many people celebrating the thing that's coming up. Let's see what you can guess, okay? What do you think it is? New product? New lot, like new sign up? Maybe it's new services. Well, that's product. Maybe there's a new incentive trip that's been announced. But what is it? Well, hello there again. Look at me in a different shirt. I mean, fancy meeting you here in the middle of the video. What happened is I was deliriously tired last night, and I was watching some of the footage, and I might release it one day. Oh my god, I just said this most stupid thing. Like, I was mixing up thoughts I was having with school and this. Anyway, so got to retape a little bit of it. Not from this jerk's face, but from around about here. So you would have just seen Rakan being walked down the aisle of an event, you know, swarmed by guards. I don't know. Because remember, is he a genius or is he bilingual? Now, this is just a drawing pen, don't worry about it. A drawing glove so that you can put your hand on like your iPad. It comes in handy, and I lose it all the time because it's tiny. Alright, so the dogs are in. Yeah, there's Minnie. Yeah, hello. Hi, Minnie. You can see they're still playing with the ball that they brought upstairs from downstairs when we went to play today. So if you saw it on Instagram, ball of the day. We have ball of the day almost. I'm not going to say that. We have ball of the day occasionally. Where Wilbur, a very quirky dog, he only plays with one ball. That's it. We've got about 20 because no one likes to bring them back. So I just throw 20 from one side, 20 to the other side, and that's how we play. Anyway, Wilbur, only every day, process of selection, that's his ball. That's the only one he plays with. And so everyone, Frida, she tries to steal it off him and she won't give it back. And that's quite funny. And until she gets tired, and then she's like, okay, you can have it back. And then, is this idiot on that shoulder now? Now she's down on the floor. And then Mabel, she just wants to catch all the balls just to be like, the queen. And then she lets them go. So she can get the next one because she wants to win all the balls. Okay. Next time. What am I talking about? Here we go. We are up to the bit. So I accidentally messed up my Afnan clips because this was supposed to be with the other Afnan clip. So Afnan and her little friend there, friend. Let's do this. Can you see Mabel wagging her tail? Probably because she's got the ball over everybody else. Oh, I need to turn the sound on. Is it working?
We just had another team member quit their 9 to 5! No more 9 to 5s, another one down, y'all. We celebrate today all day.
Let's analyze that. That was joy, pure joy, right? because somebody quit their 9 to 5. And on that day, that was not the only person that quit, that was not the only person who told the news that somebody had quit their 9 to 5. I saw it on every single iGenius ambassador. I'm just looking at the word ambassador. Every single iGenius distributor, rep, brand partner that I follow on my sock account, they were all saying it. It's like, especially the ones who, I mean, they all underneath whoever that let the news out. I don't think so. There's some people who would like use it as an example of success. It's like those ones who are told to get their upline on a call with them, with a prospective, like a prospect, sorry, not a perspective. And because the upline is the one who has had the success, not the actual rep who's trying to get the sign on. And maybe it's sort of the same where it's like, look how many of our colleagues are going full time. But guess what? Anyone can quit their 9 to 5 job anytime, regardless of what's happening. And like I said, we're going to look at Kevin. Kevin's going to be a cautionary tale, I believe, unfortunately, but it's part of the game. Now, looking on our screen at the moment, Veronica Bay, who was almost out of Monate, but she said, I just couldn't give up the chance to impact people. That's why she's doing this, because she wants to help people. And that's the biggest pile of crap I've ever heard. She is a greedy woman. And I heard she was on Chelsea's Top Fails that I watched today, talking about how she was speaking out about her views during the election because she's a MAGA supporter. She's very ignorant. She's very prejudiced, despite being a woman of color. And look, I'm sorry, Veronica, but they are never going to accept you as an equal. Never. Doesn't matter how many millions you have. Okay? You're always going to be lower than them. And, she's living the immigrant's dream of, I'm not sure how long she's been in America or anything like that, of her full, background. I know she was she like a, some sort of journalist, like anchor lady, news lady, online news. And I've seen her talk about that where she's like, oh yes, it was a good idea to go to Monate from broadcast media. What the freak? Anyway, she's ranking because she brought a team. That's it. She's not good at anything else except for she's already influenced those people from Monate because they got lots of money, and she knows, and they know, if they go with her to this company, they're going to be further up the chain. So then when it looks like there's success, which brings on more people thinking it's successful, they're going to be further up, so they will be benefiting from this. But it's not sustainable. And so this is Afnan saying, oh, look at our other women out here. I think that Veronica's under her. I think that the next one's under her too. So, of course, she's cheering these women on. That's money in the bank for her. This one here. Why? All right, so this is a... Oh, damn. Now I'm going to have to watch Jasmine Elizabeth again. So many network marketers, big leaders and influencers joining us. I don't think any influencers are joining you because you keep tricking them into going to events that you tell them are for influencers, but then they realize it's an MLM pitch. They see the vision of where we're headed, where we're headed. Oh, that's right. This is the typo. As a company and a team. The best products, services, the best leadership, the best community, the best comp plan, the most innovative, unbeatable, unmatchable, the number one financial literacy and services network marketing company. Hey, she didn't go for the pie in the sky there. That's probably accurate because, you know, there's not many others. Tuan of Elamir, CEO, he's got one. Looks pretty shit. Team, right place, right time. Oh, yes, absolutely. We're just starting. Thank you, God. God has nothing to do with it. Anyway, if you're looking for a new network marketing home or you're just looking for the right community and mentorship, DM me. Why can't I say DM? DM me. Let's talk. And it was in other words, she must have said that. Repeat. I don't know. I don't know the lingo for RP. Yeah, I was thinking about it. I think it was on Isabella Lanta and on the video that she did where they had used her voice in Jasmine Elizabeth's announcement of ranking up. Yeah, nice one. Ooh, we're not bothered by anti-MLM, but we will feature two major names in the anti-MLM community in my rank up video. Do you want some attention? Sorry. Ooh, let me steal that. Minnie, I have to do this. I'm ranting. Don't interrupt my ranting, dog. There you go. You can see her now. Yes, and she was saying, and I'm just getting started. Well, I might go back to all of her videos that I can ever find where she's saying we're just getting started. That could be interesting. Oh my God. Yeah, hello. All right, let's keep going. Oh, then she got Afnan got a message from John C. Maxwell, who's like, if you don't know, a guru that everybody reads his book, and you got to read John Maxwell's book if you're an MLMer. And it says, and wow, my life is about to change forever from this message that I got. Whole different league, I promise. Hello. Sounds like every message, I don't know, like, good for you. Great.
Anyway, you guys,
I thought I saw that bit when I was scrolling through, and I thought that's why I let it play. Hey, cut it out. I'm trying to pat her at the same time. That's why I pressed pause. That's why I let it go. Because I thought that she was going to keep going. Well, I thought I had more of the video. Sorry.
Who believes they're at war right now? We're always at war. Who believes they're at war right now? Listen, we're always at war. We're either war with ourselves. Anybody with a war with themselves? Anybody has, you're fighting inside. I fight demons sometimes. I swear to God, I'm fighting the person who in me. Because for you to grow, you gotta kill the person in you. For you to grow, you gotta kill the person in you. Sometimes we're fighting other companies. Oh, well, this company's gonna shut down. Give it a year, bro. What? I've been here for 5 years. Every single year, somebody tells me, yo, your company's about to shut down. I'm waiting for the day. We're always at war.
I can't. It's had 2 rebrands because of the dodginess of the company. The last CEO, or the last, hang on, what was he? Kuvera. Oh, Kuvera. No, not. Hang on. I'm going to cut this out if it's shitty. Kuvera. MLM. Kuvera. Do. Someone who was on bail and he's fled. Okay. Oh, that's it. It's the InvestView. So InvestView CEO. So it was a CEO. So InvestView is the company that they all talk about that makes them legit. We're so legit. We've got this, look, we've got a whole publicly traded company. But InvestView is dodgy AF. And the CEO was arrested on, recovery scam fraud charges. Joseph Camerata has been arrested and he was let out on bail, but he actually fled to somewhere else. Where was it? Maybe the Bahamas? Yeah, so, can we just say, if someone says that it's going to close down, and you don't close down but you rebrand and pretend it's a different company, you may as well have been closed down. Oh, sorry. He was caught trying to flee. So he's gone back to prison. I thought he did flee. But that's okay. So, yeah. Dodgy. And the same person is still the CEO of iGenius, who was the CEO working with this scammer. Good friends with Anthony Napolitano, though he would never admit that. Anyway, let's just talk about this. So you have to kill the person inside you to succeed. This is just meant to be a job where you earn money. As a teacher, yeah, there's definitely a reward in having somebody learn something and do something with their lives. I've got a lot of successful students who really, make me ridiculously proud and have done fantastic things. One of my students, she works for the Queensland Music Festival. Oh, is she still working for them? But she does gigantic events and has really great opportunities for musicians on a state level in Queensland and probably beyond. Another one of my students, he's a really well-known drag queen down in Melbourne. And yeah, like I feel like that is successful in its own right, but it's not like if it didn't happen, I would still be able to do my job. It's not the make or break, but I don't have to kill the person inside of me to succeed. Like, it's just stupid. But they want them to be on the defensive because then they're always like, whatever happens, whatever the uplines throw at them, whatever conditions they are going through, whatever challenges they have, they'll say, right, this is part of the war. You have to do this and you've got to do it scared. You've got to do it uncomfortable and whatever they peddle, you know? I don't think that's a healthy mindset. I know you can understand those words.
Who believes we're always at war? Who believes they're at war right now?
Oh, we're not always at war, but Anthony Napolitano, I've been thinking maybe he's got a bot that does it for him, right? Because this is on every single IG picture he comments on. Clap emojis, fire emojis. In 2 different messages. Because we want to up the engagement. He's no fool. He knows what's up, but I mean, it's kind of pointless engagement. Yeah? They both suck.
Listen, we're always at war. We're either war with ourselves. Anybody with a war with themselves? Anybody has, you're fighting inside.
Boo.
For the love of God, go on YouTube and learn how to remember people's name.
For the love of God, go on YouTube and type in iGenius. Please.
Trust me, you'll thank me later. I'm telling y'all, it's a small thing. I'll never forget it. There's a top leader. He ain't no top leader, but he's not in our company no more, right? He was Anthony's business partner. So
Shady, shady, shady. Well, they were a top leader, but when they leave the company, there's not a top leader anymore. Anthony's business partner. That's a strange way. Like, that doesn't sound like they were upline and downline or, sideline bros. Ooh.
I met him 3 times. And for 3 times, he could not remember my name. And I was a higher rank, by the way. I wasn't even like a low rank.
It is so true, and many leaders feel this. Let me explain to you why. Remember somebody's name is very important. You see, when you remember somebody's name, they feel like they're important. They feel like he or she matters. When you don't remember their name, possibly that can have another effect. Let me tell you a study that happened a couple of years ago, and they showed somebody a picture, 2 people a picture, and one of them told them they are a baker, and one of them told them their last name is Baker. The person that knew that they were a baker remembered that they were a baker because they associated their baker name to how it smells and the food and everything. So they created a vivid image of that, and that's how they remembered that. So key for you, try to remember something about their name that you can associate to a picture so you can always remember the name.
Can I have a sauce, please? Sauce on that one, please. I'm sure it exists, but can we well, I don't know. I can't trust anything these people say. But I'm a bit confused because he seems to have changed his social handle because it did used to be Bank of Khalifa, but it looks like it's the Rakan Khalifa now. But those people have phenomenal problems with duplicate accounts trying to scam people. I don't understand why. Does anyone know why? I'm confused. Is it perhaps because they're scammy already that other people will scam out on them and get some extra money because they're scammy? Oh, well, if it isn't the turning of the tables, yeah. But This is just like the Google form that Jessie Lee Ward, hashtag Boss Lee, she has the Google form where she asks them all the personal details so that she can seem like she knows them. And she's very good at this part of it. She makes them feel valued. That's why she does the first name shout outs and etc. It is, in this case, you know, as a teacher, I do like knowing names because there's a lot more power in saying, hey, Stephen, sit down, instead of like, hey, kid, sit down. There's power in it that way. He wants to know the names to manipulate. That's it. Same with Jessie Lee's Google Docs. Oh, now there's a 5-second gap. Nice work. Should have just stopped it in the black part. Lily. Oh no. I made the bad face so long that it went away. Now gone too long. I'm sorry. Oh, there we go. And what? That's weird. Why do I go to YouTube to remember names? Okay. Lily Zaremba. If anyone wants to know about Lily Zaremba, Miss Isabella Lanta has a fantastic few videos on Lily. Alright? Here she is. She's on the beach because she's a woman on the game. Not, the game. But she's a woman on the rise. She is working from anywhere, boss babe. She could be a WFAB girl, but she's up she's much further up the pyramid than them. But I'm pretty sure they're under her because they're under Rakan. Anyway, she is sitting on a beach here, either on a tablet or a MacBook, laptop, whatever. Okay? I mean, I want to go and do work at the beach. Not really, because sand gets in everything. I love the idea of the beach. I love the smell of the beach. I like looking at the beach. I like living near a beach. I don't really like going swimming. I know, I'm Australian. I should be shot and hung and made an example of, but it's just not for me. I like ice cream after the beach. That's good too. Anyway, the caption says, when your friends would rather watch you make millions than join you, so you find new friends. I'm sick of this crap. Anthony Napolitano is going to say it later too. But it's like, elevate your friendship group. One person said it at some conference where you are the collective of all the people you hang around with. And it's like, no, you can have a variety of friends and be successful or not successful. It's not really dependent on that. Sure, there are privileges, like being in a, middle to upper class family will put you in a different sphere of people to hang around with. So you're going to have different sorts of influences and maybe a bit of nepotism in there, but that happens down low as well. And you can beat the odds by by working hard and working like towards what you want to go with. It doesn't have to be exactly like that. But it sounds like also a cult tactic of separating you from people who are not going to support you through this. Because they don't support you, you need to let them go. All right? Because this is the most important thing, which is what someone else said earlier in the video. And what a lot of them say, it's like, well, if your circle doesn't support you now, you need a new circle. No. Listen to the people who love you without any motive. Just because you're you, okay? They're not saying negative things to be a hater, okay? They care about you and they don't want to see you get ripped off, hurt, manipulated, taken advantage of, which is what these people do. They do it calculatingly and pretty ruthlessly, really. Lily, Afnan, Rakan, they started scalping people at universities in Canada. They ran these money events that they still do now at universities, hunting people who were a little bit not happy with how they were going in university, a little bit lost, and not finding that fulfillment in what they thought they would with higher education. And then flexing to say, look at how much money I'm making, when they absolutely were not at that time. Now they make money, but that's what they started out with, and that's what they're continuing to do and encouraging others to do. You have a look at the iGenius reps. They are very young. And the Australian girls, they are very young. And as a high school teacher who would have been teaching them about 5 to 6 years ago, it's just tragic. And unfortunately, no offense, girls, but they do not seem to be the smartest cookies in the bunch. They're learning this system, which is brilliant, because they have, that's the hard part, I imagine. But with repetition, I suppose you can learn it. And if you are just copying trades, etc., etc. But it's not good. It's gross. Now, the other thing she says, sorry, I went on for ages on that one. Those friends who tell you, this probably, I won't need to say anything after this because I already said it. Those friends who tell you your business, those friends, oh my God, she's not very good, but she's not a good straightforward writer, but none of them are, because it's all word salad. Those friends you tell your business to, and they just respond with, oh, wow, that's great, instead of let's do this together. Why would anyone do that? I don't do that to anyone. I mean, I don't talk to many more people than teachers, but, I don't look at my old student and now friend Kayla, who is a nurse, when she's talking about nursing, and I don't say, do you know, let's be nursing together. No, I have a career. I'm a teacher. I don't want to be another career. Anyway, early on in my business, I realized it was time for me to find a new circle. People that wanted to build something big together. People that had the same mindset of wanting to make millions together. When you all have the same synergy, it's crazy. I don't know if that's the right way to use synergy. It's crazy what you can do together with the right people around you. Hashtag real friends. Hashtag find your circle. Hashtag millionaire friends. Hashtag business. Well, Lily, if you're the millionaire now, right? You're going to be having some major losers hanging around with you. Okay, because you're the millionaire they want to be like. Hello, it just doesn't make much sense. Okay, yeah. And you're kind of promising that you're making millions. Well, that you're promising you can be, make millions in this profession. And you can and have done, because you got in early and this business has such a big buy-in that, yeah, you do make a lot of money. Now there's another video from her. Her self-promotion is gross.
Fuck a pigeonhole, I'm a knight.
We're right now in Slovenia right now. We just wrapped up the event here with hundreds of people, teaching them about our platform, teaching about the ways that we're making money online right now. It was phenomenal. I can't wait.
You are not making money online. Well, I think she maybe does, but everybody else makes money recruiting.
To see Slovenia grow so much more from this.
Can't stress about no bitch cause I'm a timid soul. Plus I'm cooking up.
This is meant to be a professional like type video because look at the filming and everything. And the song has like fuck this, fuck that, fucking brave. Like, I understand you want to pretend like you're Drake or whatever, or you're very cool, but this is not a professional song.
Ambition on the kitchen stove, pot start to bubble.
Oh, I'd like to see how it looked full, but then that little bit when she looked up didn't look so full.
Teaching them about our platform, teaching about the ways that we're making money online right now. It was phenomenal. I can't wait to see Slovenia grow so much more from this.
Yeah, that's not that full.
Stress about no bitch cause I'm a timid soul.
It did look full from a distance.
Ta dogodek je namenjen vsem, ki se želijo naučiti več o finančni pismenosti, kako postati svoboden in kako se pripraviti na krizo v prihajajočih mesecih in letih.
First of many events to come in this market. And you guys see, we're launching our iGenius business all across the globe, educating people on financial literacy. And I can tell you, we're truly impacting lives.
That was a pretty small room to play to, Anthony, but he don't care. He will flog it anywhere. Again, like that is not a professional song. And that's company video right there. They're currently having an event in the UK. Like they're going global with this and they're going to make a lot of money, but I don't know how long it's going to take people to realize because, well, the summer package is on special. Maybe to coincide with the tour to get some people, some schmucks. So that's where I'm going to leave it today. I was going to, as I said at the beginning of the video, that I was going to do some of the downline, and there's an Australian girl and Kevin who I have referred to a few times in this video. So it was getting too long and I just wanted to get one out. So I'll get a video out. So that's where we're going to leave it today. Please like and subscribe. Up to 77 subscribers. That's my lucky number. Well, I like 7s and 4s. They're my numbers. All right. Oh, one of the dogs is up. So, iGenius, boo, bad, not good. And yeah, watch out for them. They are. I would say that Chad is footing the bill for all of this trouble because it is worth it to them for the sign-ups they're going to get. And they're going to get them, which is depressing, but, you do what you can to educate, get the word out, and hopefully people will listen. All right. Thanks again, and yeah, goodbye.